Here's the gist of Apex Legends. I'm gonna activate this. Let's go! Do we know if he's here? He has to be near. Yep, there he is. I'm just gonna throw everything I've got. Oh! Did he hit you with an arc star? You try to res, I'm gonna flank him. I hear them. Oh my god, oh my god, damn it! I got fucked. Oh shit. Try to stay alive, I'm gonna heal myself. Shit. Yep, there he is. Oh fuck. Got him! Whew.
You're God. Oh god.
He also missed every shot, so that helps. GG's. This is a free-to-play FPS Battle Royale for PS4, Xbox One, and Origin. It was published by EA, much to my disdain, but it was developed by Respawn Entertainment, one of my favorite developers out there. They're the team behind Titanfall 2, which in my opinion is one of the best FPS games ever made for both its single and multiplayer. Apex Legends is the next entry in the Titanfall franchise in a manner of speaking. It's more of a spin-off than a sequel set 30 years after the events of TF2. However, unlike that game, there's no campaign to speak of. Apex Legends is a multiplayer-only battle royale. 60 players in squads of 3 all drop into one massive map with no weapons or protection to start with. They'll have to fight over buildings and containers full of firearms, armor, grenades, ammunition, healing supplies, and the like. As time moves on, the playable area will slowly shrink by means of a ring of constant environmental damage that closes in stages. The goal of the game, as is the case with any battle royale, is to eliminate all other combatants and be the last team remaining.
She's upstairs, she's upstairs.
I'm coming, we have to go around.
Got her. Got one.
Oh, there's a portal.
Watch out, dude.
Holy heck, I can't aim to save my life.
Where is she? Ping her, please.
I pinged her. I used her portal.
Okay, good.
Knocked. Don't know where the last one is. I guess they self-revived. Oh shit, they're still here! Well, it's just you. Best of luck. Are they self-reviving? What's happening? Alright, best of luck. Still someone around, alive. Don't loot.
Hold the Kraber.
There's still somebody alive though.
Dude. Oh, it's because she fucking revived because of the fucking...
There she is.
There she is.
Nice shot!
Good job.
Movement very much matches that of Titanfall 2, with notable exceptions. You run at very high speeds, faster still when you holster your weapons. Small walls can be climbed over, and crouching while sprinting will power slide, useful for zooming down hills or stairwells. Unlike Titanfall 2, though, wall running and double jumping are not possible, nor are there giant mechs of any kind, I'm afraid. Those sorts of mechanics were kept out of the realm of Apex Legends for the sake of balance according to the devs. However, it's not like all the fun abilities of Titanfall 2 are absent. They've simply been relegated to character-specific classes. Yes, that's right, this battle royale actually has a hero-based class system. Characters with specific abilities only they can use. However, all players will have the same health values, movement speed, and weapon choice on the field. The only difference between heroes is their abilities. These range from passive abilities like Bloodhound's tracking, which allows them to see footprints left behind by opponents, to active abilities like Pathfinder's grappling hook, swiftly pulling them towards whatever it's aimed at. The active abilities have cooldown periods between uses, which varies depending on the strength of the power. And finally, ultimate abilities, which start at 0% and take a very long time to charge. If you're familiar with the ability system in games like Overwatch, you should have a good idea of how these abilities work. Ults have different functionality based on the class of the hero you're playing. They can be offensive, like with airstrikes, or utilitarian, like with supply drops. Yeah, there they are. Call an airstrike on them. Careful. Try to keep them trapped in the valley there. They can get hit by the airstrike.
Hey, guy on me is one hit. Oh, he's dead. There's one more. Good luck, guy.
I got you, bud.
He's reviving. He's reviving.
Knocked.
He's healing. Me.
Why are they not dead? Nice! There we go. Now, this is more subjective territory, but I wanted to take a moment to discuss the characters themselves. They're all fully voice acted and feature complex backstories, and while that may not come up frequently in gameplay, I appreciate little details like that. My favorite part especially is the amount of diversity in race, gender, and sexuality of the cast. Having a non-binary representative in a big game like this goes a long way to make me feel included, but I'm losing track of the point here. Let's talk about more objective features, namely gameplay. When queuing for a match, you can invite up to 2 friends to join your squad, otherwise you'll be matched with random players. There's no solo queue or duos at the time of making this review, but this is due to the strong focus around composition and teamwork. When selecting characters, you can't double up, so if the character you want to play as gets chosen first, you'll have to take somebody else. Then, in the dropship, when choosing where to land, one player will be designated as the jump master. They decide when the entire squad will exit the ship. Now, if the jump master doesn't want this responsibility, they can pass the buck on to somebody else, and if a player is getting impatient, they can jump on their own right. Just try your best to stick together. Oh.
Well, that was a fuck up.
Generally speaking, if you want to drop somewhere specific, you can call it out over voice or text chat, or more intuitively, use the ping system. In my opinion, this is the best innovation on the Battle Royale system Apex Legends has introduced. You can ping locations, loot, buildings, and enemies, then ping other players' pings to respond. For instance, if I find a weapon that I don't need, I can ping it to alert my teammates to its presence. Then they can ping in response to call dibs. It is entirely possible to communicate with your team exclusively through pings, which bypasses both voice chat and language barriers. While it is helpful, you really don't need a microphone to play Apex. So you're in the map, you've communicated with your team, now you need to find all the gear you can and get ready to fight. Weapons of all kinds, including shotguns, DMRs, LMGs, assault rifles, pistols, SMGs, and sniper rifles. These weapons aren't tiered such as in Fortnite, with the exception of exceedingly rare legendary weapons. So you can carry up to 2 of any weapon you choose, whatever it may be you're skilled with, and be just as evenly matched as everybody else. Of course, you can gain an edge by modding weapons with expanded magazines, stocks, scopes, so on and so forth. These modifications themselves are in fact tiered and range from levels 1 to 4. Beyond this is armor, helmets, grenades of varying kinds, and healing items. Your 2 types of healing are, well, health, which all players have 100 of, and shields, which is increased by finding better armor. While you do have limited inventory space, any equipped armor and mods will not take up slots, however, ammo will. So you tend to have to find a balance between how many grenades, healing items, and bullets you can carry. Better backpacks can be found in the field to increase inventory space, and unneeded items can be discarded or traded to your teammates. Occasionally, supply drops with high-tier loot or ships full of supplies will fly into the map. These can be ziplined up to. In fact, the entire island is peppered with ziplines to make for fast travel, or even to zip back up into the sky and glide back down to the earth as a quick escape. Don't worry, there's no fall damage in this game whatsoever. You only get hurt by the ring closing in on you or enemy players. Speaking of, when a teammate dies, they aren't fully out yet. They're knocked down and can only crawl around and shield themselves if they happen to have a knockdown shield equipped. If you have enough time and cover, you can revive your teammate by helping them up. However, if the player stays knocked down for too long, or is shot or even executed, they're done for. But not entirely. If you can find a teammate's death box, which is dropped at a player's feet when they're killed and contains their entire inventory, you'll grab that player's banner. This can be brought to a respawn station, many of which are scattered around the map to respawn that player. They won't have their items and the respawn station will become unusable, but they will be back in the game with full health to boot. This makes dying when playing with friends far less grueling. Death doesn't have you waiting around for 10 minutes while your friends have fun. More often than not, you either die together or succeed together. At the end of every match, you'll be rewarded experience. The better you do, the more experience you gain. And you'll get bonus points for doing things like eliminating the player with the most kills. Enough experience nets you a level up, which gets you a loot box. Ugh. It's just cosmetics, things like weapon skins, player skins, voice clips, and the like. Are you fucking serious? 3 voice lines for a character I don't even have unlocked? Alright. These can also be purchased as microtransactions from the store for frankly ludicrous prices. Don't worry, the only gameplay additions available as paid content are 2 heroes, which can also be earned for free just by leveling up enough times. This is where you can feel EA's tendrils seeping in though, and the fact that this game exists on Origin is, on PC at any rate, its biggest flaw. Now, don't get me wrong, this game is by no means perfect otherwise. It's full of bugs, crashes, and other fun oddities that can make games outright unplayable. Grab the level 2 shields in your Heartless. Are you stuck?
Are you stuck, Heartless?
Oh no.
Shit. Let's try grenades.
I have an arc star.
Right.
And try it. However, the server and lobby system in this game is downright atrocious, and that's due exclusively, as far as I can tell, to Origin's terrible platform. I've had matches run at literal half speed for all players. I've had players crash so hard they blue screen, and I've had the game refuse to let me ready up for no reason. Party not ready? What do you mean party not ready? I am the party! I brought the party! What the fuck? Well, alright then. I guess I'm not playing the video game today. The server timeouts, crashes, and general glitchiness of Apex Legends likely also has to do with the unexpected player volume straining connections, as this game has become obscenely popular due to being free, fun, and intuitive. The controls make sense, the ping system allows for constant communication without bothering your roommates, and winning feels like a genuine accomplishment due to a team's combined effort rather than a fluke. At least, mostly.
Good shit, boys.
We barely even did anything.
Exactly.
Winners by default, yay! Out of all the battle royales currently on the market, Apex Legends is far and away my favorite, mainly due to its movement and weapon mechanics, but also in part to its diverse and endearing cast. If you aren't a fan of the genre, well, this game isn't gonna change your mind. But if you like Titanfall, battle royales, or just FPSs in general, while I can't recommend spending any money on the game, Apex Legends may be the next big time sink you've been looking for. Thanks for watching, and take it easy!